Hey guys, welcome back. I got a lot of few things to say, and yes, we're playing Scarlet Nexus. And oh my god, why is it loud every time I initiate it? It's probably me, but do not worry about it. Yeah, it's right. I think it's just myself. Sorry. So, anyways, yeah, welcome back. Obviously, you may wonder like why this thing here. Obviously, as you can see here, I've been playing this game. And yes, I have been recording it. And just what so happened before, somehow my microphone just basically stopped capturing. Which is kind of odd. I think it just disconnected. Which I don't know what's the reason behind it. So yeah, I ended up deleting that footage because it's, like I said, I had 2 sessions prepared for this. But anyways, yeah. Sorry to rant over, but generally, it's a lot of things to say here. First of all, this game, I got it for my birthday, and I can't wait to actually play it. So yeah. Obviously, during those 2 hours, obviously for you guys, let's just say that it was more of a test for myself. Obviously, even though when those 2 hours come by, obviously played it. Basically, I catch up. Basically, I'll go through blindly. There's nothing much I've kind of, haven't learned. I haven't been too much into the game. For me, just like, okay, I like to take my time, and I could just do it over again. Also, I'd like to mention I am a bit sick in terms of my throat. Don't worry, I'm recovering. Been recovering even more, and I hope this doesn't like make me, lose my voice in terms of not giving voice to the characters, because I kind of enjoy it. So yeah, I forgot to mention to my previous sessions, I might actually do not as constant videos. I know I did with Persona, like a day yes and day no, and then day yes, day no. I think this time I'm gonna just post a video and then leave 2 days and then post another video, and so it goes on. I know I just went throughout bursting through video, but I'll just change it up in the future if I see, if I get sorry, if I get some changes, then I'll possibly change it out to maybe go back to 1 day yes, 1 day no. But that's sort of up to you guys. Without further ado, let's start the new game. Now, for you guys, you may possibly not see this. Maybe I should have put the part that it was, but kind of too late. So firstly, you guys see that the characters goes up, and you get to actually choose between the 2 main protagonists here, which is Yuto Sumeragi and Kasane Randall. So yeah, Yuto Sumeragi. He comes from a great family who are descendants of the founding father, cheerful and optimistic. He's a young boy with an unwavering and kind heart. Having had his life saved by the OSF when he was young, he was inspired to join the OSF as a volunteer to be able to save others. He fights close quarters with a combination of quick sword attacks and psychokinesis abilities. So yeah, that's Yuito right there, and Kasane has a similar attack as Yuito here. Scouted by the OSF, she was an elite cadet at the academy, always at the top of her class, cool, rational, and indifferent to others. The only person she's open up to is her adoptive sister. She's extremely loyal to her, and she will do anything for her sister. She fights at range with combination of ranged, multi-blade attacks and psychokinesis abilities. I chose her, and let's commence the game.
these years, I still wait. Come on already. Stretch those red strings out to me, and finish this. The world is out of time. You need to kill me, if there's going to be anything left worth saving.
That's a little bit of introduction there. So yeah, I'm a bit bummed how it still happens. Oh, we got a cutscene here. Like I said, I've seen these more for you guys.
Be connected. This will hurt much more than it did in training. Be strong.
Systems all green. Beginning SAS cable connection.
I'm okay. We can do this. The pain of SAS. This is fine. I can handle it.
A worthy one.
Good. Seems like you're okay.
I like how you say that. No, you're the okay one.
Test will determine your platoon assignment. Do your best.
Yes, sir.
She's got marks on her eyes. I think you're okay. And the rest of them are like on the floor, sweating, in pain.
The other suppression force aptitude test will now begin. Exterminate all others.
Yeah, for me it's funny because this is the third time I'm playing the tutorial. The first one was giving a try, because I did a towards the 20 minutes of gameplay. Like, basically finish off the tutorial, and then I kind of just figured out there's like, okay, I think I'm this comfortable to digitally share this on my channel. And the second time was me obviously playing through, but for some reason it just kind of stopped, you know, the recording. Sorry, just press the button from like the. So yeah, it kind of went weird because my microphone somehow just disconnected. Once or twice I give it a check-in if for any reason my microphone just stops. It's kind of weird. Sometimes it happens. I don't know why it does that. But anyways, so yeah, move camera controls. Move with left stick. Move with left stick. Like, I literally have this problem when it comes to this. It's like so direct. It's like move with left stick. Control camera with right stick. There shouldn't be something to separate from that. Use right stick button to reset the camera. To charge camera settings, open the main menu with the 3 lines and navigate to the configuration screen. Yes, we like to close it. So at this point, I think like I said, it's like oh my god.
I have to focus. I should be able to complete the assignment as long as I'm calm.
Yeah, that's a jump. So anyways, like I was saying, at this point, I think I'm just gonna go accustomed to the to the tutorial and just basically, you know, accustomed to the character and in terms of the combat. So
I can annihilate the other with my psychokinesis. Naomi even complimented me on how well it was suited for combat.
yeah, I just kind of did already a lock on. Lock on to an enemy with right stick. Press again to disengage. Locking on to the enemy is a basic tactic applied in fighting, because it's easier to hit your target. Lock on as soon as you encounter an enemy. Alright? Right? Receive a little bit of damage. Also did lower the difficulty. I found it like it's on. Maybe I was putting very hard just trying to accept the challenge, but I think I'm just gonna take it basically take it cool and just not go like, you know, like pure suffering. If I do need to change it because it's making the game a little bit too easy, then I'll most gladly obviously amp up the difficulty. Kasane fighting style. Kasane fights using her power psychokinesis to attack with objects and by attacking with the multiple knives she has equipped. She's good at using area of effect attacks when surrounded and fighting mid-air. As performing weapon attacks with X slightly charges the psychokinesis gauge. Use a mix of weapon and psychokinesis to dispatch enemies. Hitting an enemy with a weapon attack would automatically lock you onto that enemy. Automatic lock and target switching can be changed from config section in the options with 3 lines. Yep. Just like reading.
It's done.
And this is step. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's basically I can evade enemies and then I could just do an attack.
I wonder if Naomi is doing okay.
It was right bumper. Yeah, that's the switch. Pretty weird. My favorite attack. The high kick. Very satisfying. And it does a lot of damage too. I just basically with these enemies just do that and just attack. That's it. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be, you know, to be using that attack most of the time.
It seems like the exam has entered the final stage. I feel like I'm in good form, but I can't relax just yet.
It's done.
Hitting it with various attacks. Yeah, I can just do all attacks. You know, what it's asking me. Kasane's special attack. Using Y, you can activate a backstep attack where Kasane makes a weapon attack while stepping back to a suitable distance. Psychokinesis gauge will recover greatly, so adding this to combos allows you to fight while sustaining the gauge. It can only be used once per combo, but learning other skills can increase the amount of times it can be used. We should keep an eye on that when we do get some skills. Rush follow-up attack. Perform a weapon attack with X when landing a psychokinesis attack. Hold right trigger to close the distance to an enemy with a rush follow-up attack. Okay. Yeah, it's basically doing this and that. That's what it's supposed to be. Is, I guess. Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah. I'm just gonna try and, you know, follow this footsteps that I've done from the actual video that I've done. And then I'm basically from there I'll just, you know, continue on forward. Psychokinesis follow-up attack. When X or Y attacks lands, perform a psychokinesis attack by holding right trigger will result in a powerful psychokinesis follow-up attack. It consumes a lot of the psychokinesis gauge, so restore it by using X or Y attacks. This will allow you to combo longer. Alright.
Next.
I like this attack.
It's done.
And this is like, basically, I guess it's both. You know, enhancing rush psychokinesis follow-up attack. So supposedly it just combines the both. Like, if I can just basically, you know, after doing the, you know, the psychokinesis attack, by pressing the attack again, it does a follow-up. So it's basically combining the two things, and so you can make a constant combo of the same follow-up. Learning the rush follow-up attack and psychokinesis follow-up attack skills increase the amount of times they can be used consecutively. Chaining together a rush follow-up attack, a psychokinesis follow-up attack, and then other rush follow-up attack in succession allows you to deal heavy damage. Also, another thing I like.
What I face,
Oh, sorry.
I just need to apply everything I've learned from my training. I can win.
Another thing I like to disclose a little bit. Trying to keep free of spoilers when I'm playing. Well, we're getting through the series. Reason is I want to keep this as, you know, blind as possible, and the better blindly we can play this game, and the better. There's things I don't know up, you know, for the first 2 hours. I mean, those 2 hours of just, you know, most likely knowing the characters and follow up. Yeah, and basically just no, continue on. Help. Give you what you've learned in the tutorial again from the help screen in the library of the main menu, 3 lines. Make sure to check it for more detailed information about controls. No problem.
Mission successful. This concludes the Aptitude Test.
Alright.
Okay, that ends your training. You're an official member of the OSF from tomorrow.
I could just basically just put up photo mode whenever I can, and that's sick. You know, just basically do it on mid cutscene. Alright, and still, yeah. Yes, I would like to end photo mode. Sorry.
It's now 24 hours of free time until then. Make sure to get some rest before your duties tomorrow.
Alright.
Understood.
And there we go. So yeah. I think from here this wouldn't stop, you know, capturing my mic, so I hope it doesn't do it again, because there was a lot of dialogue that I just read through the whole thing, and that's what I noticed. That's where my mic didn't just capture it. Literally through the entirety, and it kind of caught me off guard for some reason. I don't know why it keeps doing it. And here we are, Naomi.
Asane. So how was the test?
Pretty easy as usual. How about you?
OSF Cadet Naomi Randall.
I was able to handle an actual SAS connection thanks to your advice.
You have a lot of potential. You should be more confident.
I'm just glad you were so calm. You said that you had that dream again.
The dream about red strings.
You've been having that dream since you were little.
Yes.
Don't take your hands off the red strings.
Most likely that would have a meaning later on.
Power.
I don't think it does from what I saw of the OSF's analysis of my power. Worrying about things we don't understand won't change anything. I'm more worried about you. I hope they put us in the same unit.
Yeah, me too. I bet we'll find out soon, though. People tend to misunderstand you, so I'd be worried if I weren't around to look after you.
Look who's talking. You're so clumsy, I have to stick around to protect you from yourself.
That's so mean.
Look at these two.
Aren't we going to Sumeragi Tomb after this?
Oh yeah! They're doing a collaboration with Baki right now. You get a keychain with every fortune. I can't wait.
Are we talking about the same
You really
Baki?
like Baki, don't you?
I haven't seen it myself, but
He's so cute. Come on, let's go.
we're gonna see Baki? Baki Hama? I'm just joking. I made that joke numerous times. Brain message. You will receive messages from various people as you progress through the story. You can view messages in the main menu, 3 lines, library screen. You can also open the brain message screen directly with right bumper, upper arrow. Yeah, no problem. Reply to brain messages. There are messages that you can reply. If you reply with the A button, you may receive a reply as well. Some messages will have a time restriction on the reply. Okay, no problem. Minimap location map. The minimap is displayed on the upper right of the screen. You can check your surroundings and the objective direction. You can turn it on or off in the options. Open with 3 lines. from the main menu. The two rectangles opens the location map. Here you will be able to see more details of your current location than on the minimap. Next objective will be displayed at the top of the location map if you're lost. If you're lost, check the location map. Wow, why am I skipping up the points? Come on, the dots at the end of the phrase. I do apologize. But here we are, the game.
Now that we can use brain talk, I feel like it's all we do. We don't have to worry about anyone listening in, and we can hear even if it's noisy. It's nice.
You're right. I even talk to myself in brain talk sometimes. Don't laugh if you hear me, okay?
That is weird. Like, it just, imagine you're just talking to yourselves, like, what did you just say? It's like, oh, sorry, it's just a habit. I do have a habit of just talking to myself, and, you know, it just ruins the privacy in your own mind. You know, I mean, it's kind of, I think it's kind of okay, you know, you have a private conversation with someone inside your head, but it's in itself, for saying that, it's kind of even weird. So yeah, here we go. We're in the city. Suho, I think it was. For you guys asking, no, it's not. You know, the game is freezing on me. It's just basically I'm just doing something. But don't worry about it. You guys won't notice. Okay, what's this guy's gotta say? Because these are just, you know, generic NPCs, I think it's just gonna give them just the same voice. Seems to be a lot of characters on the way, so I just don't want to ruin my voice just to giving a 1,000 types of combination of voices. I mean, I don't think I can be able to pull that off. But anyways, Urban Myth Enthusiast. Have you heard the rumors about the final station of the abandoned subway? Some reckless idiot snuck down into the abandoned subway and said he saw a big ammonite. That was an ammonite. Alright, this guard over here. Hey cadet, are you the one who graduated at the top of the class? You might just be quick to surpass me. Thanks.
Hey, did you know? Apparently they called that red light neon. I love the neon you can see from here. So pretty.
Machines exchange a lot of information when they are operated with abilities. And one of the byproducts of the exchange is the neon light you can see. Huh. How are you doing, cadet? You shouldn't have any issue if you were scouted, but don't let your guard down. Sometimes there are strong others who actually eat OSF members. Although you won't ever encounter major others like that. Yes. I mean, we're definitely starting, so... Oh, a cadet? That means you were scouted, right? That's so cool. I couldn't do that. I don't have any powers that would let me become a volunteer soldier. I'll be rooting for you. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate it. I don't know how hard this job could be. I'm pretty sure it can be, so...
I came to the Ryujin War to meet the Scarlet Guardians. Aren't you with the OSF? Can't believe I met one already. I went by Sumeragi Tomb as well. You just go straight. Wait, you already know where it is.
Thanks for the, direction. Yeah, there's a lot of things I can pick up, I guess, as well. Like these little cubes and type of data. There are locations where you can find, you can obtain items. Environmental data item, some type of item. Okay, thanks. Seems to be a couple around here. Yeah, okay, who's this guy?
This Arashi poster's awesome. I want the data. I want that data. I wonder if I can find them anywhere. My friend looked for a poster of Major Kyoka, but she's not in charge of PR like Arashi.
Huh, numerous characters. Why the heck are these holograms? These are voltage, I think the electricity management of the streets in itself. Why would you just put these as holograms? This is ridiculous. Why is this a hologram?
They're meant to be stopped, not just, you know, like, oh, there's that something there, let's not go here. Otherwise my car gets knocked off. And then you got this. This is wrong. This is wrong. That's not how it works. Alright, let's just proceed. You can manually save by talking to the recorder, who's... Yes, we kind of know this. Yeah, this is a guy who saves game. I am Air and Shadow. Read the brain message carefully for details. Actually gonna override my previous save file. Yeah, I kind of went like almost 2 hours to the game, so... Yeah, 20 minutes in. That's what I know. This thing is in the shop, but before we do that, actually, there's one thing I need to check. No, that's the photo mode. Press the wrong button. This is the one. At the Genesis of the library, completing objectives will earn you rewards. Thank you. This is the Satori the Archivist. I am the recorder of your platoon. Our recorder has the most sacred mission. Okay, let's just proceed. We observe the mission of frontline troops and record proof that OSF troops are performing their duty. You need to look into my eyes. I will read the necessary information from your brain. You can say my power is very suited for this role. Also, my beloved ride that keeps me mobile, the motorbike, can access the shop. The shop is my side job, so feel free to patronize it at all you like. Finally, recorder must remain unbiased and independent. We are not allowed to talk freely with our recording target. Just act as if I am not here unless you need to record. I will shadow you wherever you go. Do not try to interact with me beyond my job. That is the best for both of us. This is official shop, which most likely the same guy. So thank you for your continued patronage. The goods you downloaded arrive. You can claim them at the shop. So please have a look. Yeah, this is the because I ordered because I basically picked the digital deluxe, so I got some few side stuff, I guess. So this is Naomi's. Let's give her a voice. I did give her a voice. Obviously, I met a few characters when I've tried to record my previous sessions, but obviously you didn't get to hear them. So I'm gonna give them the voice, so you guys know which ones they are. Oh, also, if you see that it's not fitting, you can just give me a shout out on the comment section. I might like to hear like what voice could actually potentially, you know, be good at. Just get a little feedback. SAS, struggle arm system. The pain of linking our brains together with a virtual cable was more intense than I expected. Are you sure you're okay, Kasane? Promise to tell me if it ever hurts. And this is the voice we can give to Kasane as well. I appreciate your concern. We're talking about transferring enough data to borrow powers. It's only natural that it would be so strenuous. I promise though, but don't push yourself too hard either, Naomi. See, look, these two are such caring sisters. They are. Yeah. This is challenges, basically. It's like the side quest type of things you can do like off, you know, normally off screen. This time I'll try because I don't know much about it, because it seems there's a little curious thing here. In challenges, you can attempt to complete various goals unlocked through updates or add-on. The goals can be attempted once they are displayed on the list, and you receive a reward after you report the goal complete. Be aware that there are some goals that can only be completed by progressing through the main story. Yeah. There's like minimal things I can just do here, and supposedly by the looks of it, there's a lot to do. There's a lot of quests here. It's complete quest 34 times. Most likely there's a bunch of quests, like it says here. Accept a job from civilians and complete quests. I'm not sure if these like repetitive quests I can just keep doing, or unless it's like specific like 34 quests, and most likely like, you know, afterwards they'll keep telling me like, oh, there's like even more quests. But it looks like at the moment this is all there is. So yeah, this is help. We don't need to watch that. And this is the I guess the bio for characters. Okay, she's Author Suppression Force Division 567th, 567th. Okay.
Class 567th class. ID RRK567301. Gender female. Birthday June 10th. I don't know why I just said her ID. Height 161 centimeters. Okay. Power psychokinesis, as we know. Weapon throwing knives. We can actually see. Kasane Randa is a cool and pragmatic girl who acts indifferently to others but has an unparalleled sense of battle. She joined the other suppression force after being scouted. She graduated OSF training at the top of her class. Kasane lost her parents to an other attack when she was younger. So subsequently, she was adopted by the Randall family. The Randall family operates the military contractor, Randall Industries. Her adoptive parents never treated her like a real daughter and disciplined her harshly. Kasane has a deep emotional attachment to her adoptive sister, Naomi. She was the only one who showed her any kindness to Kasane Grow. Her clip where she wears was given to her as a matching pair by Naomi when they were young. This is the proof that they were sisters and is Kasane's most treasured possession. Okay. I did read this, and I commented like at the time. She keep mentioning it and telling you it bummed me out when I'm trying to record it and just my microphone just doesn't function. But yeah, it for me, this type of situations, like I said, I think this meant to be written, for having a connection, just a hard connection, a very deep connection with the two adopted sisters, in this case, Kasane and Naomi. But if you kind of think about it, it's like the parents adopted her, but for what reason? It's the thing that I just didn't like. I guess it happens, but I just generally don't know why they do it. It's just because of pity, I guess. I mean, if you adopt a kid, I'm pretty sure you just, take care of them. You just basically, like, hey. I mean, it does kind of seem it is pity, but you kind of want to feel attached to it because, you're trying to feel family towards that person, which they completely lost. And see that they don't treat her correctly. It just kind of I guess pisses me off. Like I said, I don't know. I'm basically experiencing that myself. But like I said, I think the basic to know in this type of situation is like, give her the love that she needs. Give her basically a home for her to stay, to say, okay, this is where I belong. This is my family. But in this case, it isn't. And the only person in that family has ever done that job was her sister, Naomi. It's just kind of like, seriously, I want to meet their parents. Seriously. Okay, so we got Naomi Randall. Okay, she's in the same division. I'm not reading her ID, even though it was kind of funny for me to read it. NURN 567208. But I said it either way. And she's obviously a female. March 3rd March. Her birthday. She's a little shorter than Kasane. 153 centimeters. She uses short-term precognition. I think that's basically like reading the future. And weapon trap, I still don't know what weapon is that. And like you say, trap, like like traps, for her to lay down, because she's using a precognition. It's like, okay, I can just set these traps so the enemy doesn't know, but I know every move that the enemy does, and that can actually be a little bit broken. Okay, let's just read her. The oldest daughter of the wealthy Randall family, operators of the huge military contraction company Randall Industries. She was doted on by her parents and raised without a one in the world. Okay, she's not as selfish, however, and grew into a girl who treats everyone equally with a pure kindness and strong sense of justice. I think I'm gonna like this character a whole lot. Kasane was adopted by the Randalls when she was young, but never felt like a part of the family and was treated coolly by her parents. However, Naomi loved her enough to make up for that. and treats her like a beloved younger sister. She's refined, pretty girl, so she's popular with boys, but her slightly shy and quiet personality mean that she has yet to find a boyfriend. I'm gonna like this character a lot. Okay, great message. I think we kind of, went through. The prologue here. Prologue encounter. Today is the Aptitude Test and the conclusion of the Other Suppression Force training course. Kasane Randall has the same dream. Kasane Randall has the same dream of red strings that she always has. She takes the Aptitude Test with her sister Naomi, endures the pain from SAS cable connection, and passes without issue. Tomorrow, there will be official OSF members. Okay. Okay, to see that, or actually before we continue, we do have to go to shop here. You can buy and sell battle items and equipment at shops. Items will be marked with an asterisk. Okay, no problem. Yes, new products, yeah, I have to go one by one. If there's some like cosmetic things, like outfits, just to change the cosmetic. At the beginning, I'm not going to just do that. And there's even an anime, which I need to watch when I finish playing this game. I don't know how, if it's like the same, story, just animated. But in that case, I just wanted to play the game and then I'll just watch the anime. Tales of Arise is another game that I'm very interested. Heard a lot of things about it. So I'm quite excited. What else do we have to look at here? Yeah, here for example, like yes, these are outfits, but at the moment I'm not quite interested. Yeah, just changing their outfit. But I think I'm just gonna keep for at the moment until we get into the game, and then maybe I just change it. What I am gonna do is change the equipment because it seems to be that having a lot of different here. I think I just went for these ones. This one was this one double XP, or maybe I actually put that. I'll put the other one, which yeah, it was this one. I think I'm just gonna end up putting the double XP because XP, I guess. And it seems to be I can put 2 other party members. So yeah, let's just keep talking to the people around me. Generally, the Scarlet Guardians are more showy and popular, but the National Defense Forces are nice because they're like the unsung heroes. They might not be able to fight against others, but it's the National Defense Forces who protect order in New Himuka. Yeah, it's just like really, talking to the NPCs. We kind of get a little bit more info about the actual, the story and more to the locations and what we can actually give an idea for what this game is all about. Are you an OSF cadet? We're the National Defense Forces. Don't get in the way of our mission. We don't have powers like the OSF, but it's the National Defense Forces that protects Suo from everything excluding others. The guy next to me really looked up to the OSF when he was a kid, and he took it pretty hard when he couldn't get in. Please cut him some slack if he lashes out at you. No problem. Before we continue, there's a lot of stuff I need to get around first. There's a few objects we can actually get. A few more NPCs we can actually get to talk to. I might get it quick. Yes, this is dash button, so that's another thing. And there's a lot of things I need to pick up, so I'll just do quick. So yeah. I'm liking the game, even though I have to replay it again, but I generally don't mind. Like I said, I haven't done much great things. I know you want to cross here to go to Samaragi Tomb, but you need to use the pedestrian bridge over there. Well, thanks for the information, even though I already knew that. Thanks either way. So yeah, I'm quite excited to start this series. Also, let me know if there's any games in particular you want me to do after Scarlet Nexus. If not, obviously, like I said, depending how I'm feeling, when I finish Scarlet Nexus, maybe do another series and then go Persona 4 Golden, or just go immediately Persona 4 Golden and then we just do that. But yeah, let's continue on. We don't really
you don't really worry about others too much when you're joining in the city. I checked the other forecast, but when I got here, there were OSF soldiers and shelters all over. God damn it. Monsters that come down from the extinction belt, eat human brains, and can only be defeated with powers. That's still all we really know about others. I know it's also normal now, but it scares me sometimes. Can't even imagine that. Alright, this guy. We evacuate the public shelters when the others invade, but apparently there are people outside the city who own their own shelters. I think they're called evacuation units or something. Well, there's hardly any people who need to step outside of the city. Okay. I thought it had the same model for Mercedes. You can buy most things on Signet. Have it delivered by drone. But stuff you actually feed your kids, you'll want to see in person before buying. I'm just glad I was born in Suo. Huh. I wonder if there's like a bunch of other cities we can actually go through. See what other, what their systems you might possibly say. Okay, let's go up here. These little two kids. The Scarlet Guardians are so cool. I wish I had cool powers like the power to burn up everything or freeze everything. Now that's some cool powers. There's so many different types of powers. I think there are a lot of important powers like transfer abilities and teleportation that don't attack enemies directly. Oh, okay. So we got more. The one on the left more like like full force, and the one's a little bit tactical. I like that. There are future playable characters, aren't they? Alright, we can go over here. I mean, this place actually is regularly, like, it is big, but not too big, though. Like I said, I like the aesthetic of this place. It's just a little bit, You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. What is this? That's not what it's meant to be. Imagine when it's raining. This doesn't cover up because this is a hologram. It defeats the purpose. I just imagine, oh, it's raining. Oh, let me just get some cover. No, it won't work because this is literally a hologram and I still get wet. And this is like the worst thing. Who constructed this city? Like generally, who the hell constructed this city? It makes no sense. God damn it. Alright. This guy's in, this guy. Do you see the drone broadcast of the other suppression? There was no way we can go out ourselves, so we really owe it to the drones. Or are you with the OSF? I always watch the broadcast. Thank you for everything you do. No worries. I just joined today. Hope this job isn't that too complicated. Alright, what's this? I can't move. What? You gotta be joking. Come on. Like seriously, like again, you're sitting down here, it starts to rain, and like, does he like protect the sun? Is that the purpose? I don't know. It makes no sense to have these holograms. Like generally, even this is a hologram. How much things are a hologram here? Okay, the cone surprisingly is a real thing, real material.
Is this the right way? I should check the objective point again.
No, I know that. Looking at Signet, you realize that Suo is a metropolis? Seiran is a pretty big city too, but it seems so rural compared to Suo. Huh. I guess there's different types around here. Alright. Right, okay. Picking up some more objects around here. Oh my god, the physics. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind. Just coming away. It's a shame these are not holograms, This wouldn't definitely happen. Oops, sorry. Just a little bit clumsy today.
These ad and guide visions are displayed using powers through Cynet. I actually heard there are people who don't have abilities in that case. In that case, that does that mean they can't see visions? Huh. What are we talking about, pal? What's another item here? These two a little bit shady. Same outfits. Okay. Let's continue on. Just crashing a little bit. Aww. It would be funny if I were to knock that thing over. These two ladies here. Who's the one talking here? I think this is the... Okay, do you think that Septentrion Monthly should have more features on Captain Seto? I mean, he might not stand out quite as much as Karen or Fubuki, but he's the most diligent member of the Septentrions. Probably. I think I talked to her. Do you think? Oh no, it's just same dialogue. It's just whoever to talk to. Oh, and this girl has did you already read the last issue of Septentrion Monthly? A special feature on Fubuki was amazing. 2 characters that we yet still have to meet. I think that's basically everything. So let's just move on to the shrine up here. So yeah, let's just gonna proceed onward. Ground tombs. That's a nice little figure. Bit chubby.
There are a lot of people here.
Well, the holidays just ended, and this is the founding father Yakumo Sumeragi's tomb.
Most likely a tourist spot.
Wait, the collaboration event with Baki is at a gravesite?
I think the country is trying to make Yakumo Sumeragi feel more like a familiar figure to us. Though people already pray to Yakumo like a god, so maybe they're familiar enough with him already.
With Baki?
The hero who saved humanity. I think I saw him in one of my textbooks. He was wearing a mask.
His face was injured during the Spring of Extinction. He's also the chairman's ancestor. That reminds me, I heard someone from the Sumeragi family is in our class.
So? Anyway, I found where we can draw our fortune.
That must be Yurito. I mean, he is in the Sumeragi name.
I'm starting to feel better about my life in the OSF. What about you?
Mine is horrible.
Okay, then give me your fortune.
Hey!
Here, you can have my good fortune.
You didn't have to do that. It's just a scrap of paper.
I'm the big sister here. I just want to protect you from bad luck.
Thank you.
Aren't you a good sister?
No problem. You know, on days like this, you could almost forget there are vicious others out there.
Well, this is a little bit trippy, I'm sorry.
Yes, but we live in a world where these others roam freely outside the city walls.
The instructors are expecting a lot from you. They're sure you'll reach a rank near Septentrion in no time at all.
I don't care about rank. I just want to protect you.
Honestly, what did I just say? I'm your big sister. I'm the one who's going to be protecting you.
Of course.
Hey, I mean it.
They do have a deep connection. Oh, there's Yuito.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the boy on the right was kind of cute.
Having a crush already?
They both look like they were OSF members. You might get a chance to talk to him when we get in.
You think so? That would be nice. Anyway, we got the Baki keychain we came for. Want to get a bite somewhere?
Yes. Let's look for a cafe.
You obtained Baki keychain. Yes! I got Baki Hanman's merchandise! Now I can be buffed! Alright, okay, we got some more brain messages from Naomi. I never imagined the day would come when I was first scouted. But now we can finally become official OSF members. The training was really hard. I actually thought I failed the final exam. If it weren't for you, Kasane, I would have quit a long time ago. Thank you for all your encouragement. Let's keep doing our best, Kasane. What a nice sister she is. Because now we got Yakumo Sumeragi. We don't know much about him. Let's see. The founding father knew Himuka, who lived 2,000 years ago. He saved the human race from the spring of extinction. The nation was actually founded through the cooperation of many people, but he was their leader and is especially regarded as a hero. Common citizens of the present have completely defined him and pray daily to him with their wishes. Yakumo's grave, the Sumeragi tomb, has been made into a shrine and tourist attraction, like I said before. His great achievements are described in the textbooks used by students in the present day. There is only one record of his appearance in which he is wearing a mask. So what his face actually looked like isn't known by future generations. His descendants live on as the Sumeragi family, who have been politicians for generations. Will you look at that? Actually, the sounds remind me a little bit of a Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Yeah, a little bit. I gotta say, I like the HUD of this game. I don't think we have anything else. Just a little more characters to speak with. The founding father, Yakumo Sumeragi, a great man who built the foundation of for everything that made our new Himuka. This year marks 2020 in the social calendar year. Wow, who would have thought that this would be 2020? Just a little bit 2 years behind. But did you know it was Yakumo Sumeragi who created the solar calendar? Oh, quite interesting.
I'm so glad that they still had back his limited edition keychain.
Seems to be this little thing. What's its expectations?
I got the best rating with Baki collaboration fortune telling. Plus I got its keychain.
That guy was pretty cute. I just kept looking at him. I'm so embarrassed. It's not like you to talk like that. Be careful you don't end up with some weird guy.
You're acting like Mom.
Would you look at that? Someone seems to have a little crush on the main protagonist.
This is the best, it's so cute.
After literally just interrupting me from my dialogue. Got another item here. Heard this from a friend in the Sarah National Defense Force. Do you think it's true that there are a lot of OSF members who have been killed in action? He said he would get orders not to tell many people, including the deceased family. It's just a rumor, though. Okay. At the moment, I'm liking the game. Might be a point, me not continuing. I mean, there might be a point on, I'm not continuing. What the fuck am I talking about? Whatever. Let's just save here. Okay. 40 minutes in already. Okay, speak, maybe it's a good place to end here. Thinking about it, I think I know I haven't done hardly a lot of things here in itself. I think this is what I would imagine to stop my first session. RC, I'll go jump into the second one. But I think I'll leave it for another time. Hope you guys enjoyed the very first episode. Again, after this is a lot more, the game has to offer, and a lot of things for me to look deep into it. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe. Like to see the support. And yeah, I generally hope you guys are enjoying this. You are going to enjoy this series, such as I do. That keeps me going. But anyways, until next time, peace.